our new parts have completed without you.
Ah, we have someone in. Hello. And welcome. This is going to be a short stream today. We've got the game features for the F122 game coming up soon, which is, I think it's about 50 minutes away, so at 4 o'clock. I'm only going to do China today, because I'm also very tired from work.
When you're ready, let's go.
Well, it's definitely Enfield. Oops, I was not looking. We're getting people in at time. We've just started qualifying, we're in Q1. Doing just in time. So I've not set a lap yet. I was saying, when there was one person on the stream, this is going to be a shorter stream today. We're just going to do China. And the F122 game features trailer will be starting at 4, so hopefully going to get this done before then, but I doubt it, but we'll go through it anyway. And yeah. Very wide into turn 1. The aero just isn't up to scratch on this car. It's giving me a lot of understeer and oversteer. To correct my car quite a fair bit throughout the corners too. Make it a lot more slower than what I usually feel like I will be able to do. It's been a pretty alright lap, it's just been understeery, so it's what's costing us time. It also doesn't help that I've overfueled my car by quite a lot, so it's probably contributing to the understeer that we're getting. As we spin at the last corner, yay! There's our first flashback of today. I'm even more tired than yesterday, so that's why it's going to be a shorter stream as well. We go P5. It's not good. Not good. As we get Hamilton in front of us, and
That was a heck of an impact.
he just stops on the racing line. Not sure what that was about. Right, does it again. So we have to take a even wider line than the first time round. Welcome to the stream, guys, by the way. As there's a yellow flag, I think that's just a car trying to move out the way, doing the same. Oh, it's completely stopped. It's a Williams. either Norris or Ocon, remember.
You're lapping slower than your teammate. Your teammate is faster.
And Ricardo's gone quicker than us as we spin. I will look at chat soon, by the way, guys. Just losing time. Welcome, oh my god. We've just gone from about 0 people in the space of 5 minutes up to 10 people. So, hi. Welcome. This car is very understeering. I'm struggling on my laps quite a lot. We understeer off, we can't even take it flat. So Verstappen in the Mercedes goes quickest. Of course, the race winner from last episode, last stream, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna box.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Yeah, I'm not improving around that final corner. I'm gonna check chat now. Hi Sancho. Yes, I do remember you from yesterday. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you are having a good day. We're definitely going to have to go out on track again, just like we did yesterday. Wow, we're so far off the pace. Here comes Bottas then. He goes first, ahead of Verstappen, his teammate. Schumacher's going to be the next one. Not that he's going to really make a difference. He goes 13th, so yeah. As I said, not a difference. To be honest, this is the next one. He's going to be Hamilton in the Aston Martin. And he goes 7th, just down another spot. Ocon's going to be next, I believe, in the Williams. They had a good quali in Bahrain, but not the best of races. So here's Russell then, goes 3rd. Tsunoda, his teammate, where's he going to go? Will he go quicker than his teammate, his new teammate? No, he goes slower than him, but yeah, we're in the knockout zone already. So there's your top 10. Norris went P10 as well, so not bad. But we are going to have to use another set of tyres. Hi Cameron, I haven't been to Binley Mega Chippy, not yet. And hello Kiko, welcome. We're gonna fast forward the time and get to the last bit of quali. Hopefully the track conditions are improved, so we can maybe get a better lap. Gasly goes out already. We're going to also go out, and I forgot to underfuel. I forgot to put my fuel down, so that's really not going to help us. Can't lie. So nearly 6 laps of fuel is in the car. It's not the best. we're going to have to push with everything that we've got to try and get through into Q2 if we really want to, but do I want to? Am I bothered enough? Just like yesterday, am I bothered enough is the question. There's yellow flags as everyone's taking it slow out the pits, trying to get the biggest gap possible to the car in front. Oh yeah, this Red Bull not performing how we wanted it to, even though it's the third best team. We're struggling with the understeer. I should have really put another wing on like I did at Bahrain. I think it was Bahrain, yeah. Can't even remember. Oh no, I think it was Australia in last season. I put an extra wing on. We don't really want to be stuck behind Mazepin, so we're going to back off a little bit. But yeah, these long corners at China, it's obviously going to heat up the left side mainly of the car. So we want to get these tyres as cool as possible, but with cars behind and the AI not being smart enough to back off from me because I'm the player, we can't exactly slow down too much. So here we go then, on our last lap in Q1. Could be our last lap of quali.
Okay, you're slower than Daniel. He's putting in some good times.
Yes, I know, Jeff. You don't need to tell me. But that corner is just horrible to take, especially in an understeery car. We're already 2 tenths up though, so already finding some improvement, which is good to see. Of course, the Aston Martin with better aero than us at Red Bull, so catching us through those corners, and maybe even overtake us down the straight because they're quicker than us in the straight line too. We go wide there again. We're gonna flashback because I'm a flashback user in career mode, of course. We're a good 6 tenths up though, so either that's the track evolution or us just actually giving it a good go this time. We get oversteer on the exit, lose a little bit of time, but doesn't affect us too much, and around the final corner nearly losing it there as well, and we're up into P13, so still not the best lap or best position, but it gives us a chance as we move down to P14 now. No, we could be out. It's going to be a close one, definitely. We're down in P15 now. We're right on the edge of the knockout. Guan Yu Zhou, yep, we are out in Q1. As Guan Yu Zhou, the home favourite, of course, gets through into Q2, so we may as well just retire from session and get into the race. It's going to be a shorter stream than I thought, but yeah. And I'll check chat. Hi Aiden, hi JDM. No, it's going to be a short stream, sorry Sancho. And hello Pietro, I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to the stream. in Bahrain, if you didn't watch the stream yesterday, we went from P12 to P2. So I think that we're looking for a top 10 finish really from this, because we're in P16. Depending on what penalties people get from engine, but it's the start of the season, so I don't think that anyone in front of us will be getting any, so we'll just have to get up into the higher positions the hard way, try and get the best strategy possible, which I don't know what it is around China. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. We would have done well with some rain, to be honest, as everyone would have to take it a lot slower. Maybe we would have been more confident in the race, but it is going to be a dry race, so no weather to mess things up for other people. Hopefully it's one of those crazy career mode races and we inherit a few.
Obviously, I expected a
And
better session, but
Emma's
these things
angry with
happen
us.
from
So
time to time.
at the mid-season we might get sacked from Red Bull because the expectations were quite high at the start of the season. But if you are new here, then I've switched teams 5 times now in the space of 2 seasons, 2 full seasons, and then obviously going into this season I've gone to Red Bull. So yeah, we'll go to the grid and see what it looks like and who got pole. Oh, it's a Mercedes front row lockout. Only 5 thousandths separate them though.
And Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Russell and Sainz. Daniel
Ricciardo got up there in 5th, so obviously showing a lot more pace than us. Norris got into the top 10, and so did Lewis.
Fernando Alonso and Joe Ocon, Edwards.
Yeah, no penalties for anyone ahead.
And Jack Aitken.
So our teammates 11 places ahead of us.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form.
So it's looking like
Another
it's
top 10 finish.
maybe a Bahrain situation around here. If the top 10 are on the soft tyres. Yeah, they are. So a few people going on to the hard tyres for the start. I don't want to do that because although we could be quicker at the end if we go hard tyres at the start. We'll lose a few positions at the start, but yeah, I think we're going to try that. We're going to completely swap around the strategy. And we learned from the fuel from Bahrain that we don't need to overfuel by too much. So we'll go 0.3 up on the amount of laps. And hopefully we can do the same as Bahrain with the strategy, try and get up there and make it a better race in quali. We get a mediocre start really. It's 3 wide between me and the 2 Alpha Romeos. Into turn 1 there's a bit of contact with Aitken on the inside. Giovinazzi sending it round the outside of quite a few drivers actually. He's on the hard tyres just like us, but we have dropped that position to Giovinazzi and we're still side by side with Aitken, so we've actually took bodywork damage. Not the best of starts really, is it? So we have another collision with Aitken, and it's horrible on these hard tyres really. As Joey's trying, whoa. Yeah, these hards are definitely horrible. I might just restart the race because I've got that damage. Yeah, I can't be bothered to deal with it, so I'm going to restart. And let's try that again. No, I won't restart. We get the same start as the last time anyway, so it doesn't really affect anything. Just the fact that we haven't got damage anymore. And Giovinazzi sending one up the outside, but we have got Aitken on the inside once again. We try and do the same as Giovinazzi. Around the outside of a few... Oh, Jesus, Ocon. turning in on us. And there's contact ahead. That's damage for Stroll.
Mind that front
And
wing.
we've taken damage to the front wing because of Ocon turning in on us completely. AI need to definitely calm it down a little bit more. You know, at the inside of Alonso, looking to make a move on him. It's definitely a better start than the last time now. Making those moves. Perez sends one down the inside of Stroll, who tried to go around the outside of. We do the switchback though, it's a nice little move, given that Stroll's on the mediums too. And we're up into P12, so gained 4 positions already off the start. Not bad. But obviously Stroll, with that damage from Perez, is backing off a little bit. And we've also got Alonso going side by side with someone. I don't know who. Trying to look at that, but I think it's Ocon. Oh, and Haas has just sent it down the inside of the hairpin on 2 cars. I'm guessing that's Mazepin since he was in last. Wow, we've gone up to 17 people in the stream. Hello, welcome to the stream. We are in round 2 of season 3 of our career mode. We're in Red Bull, which is meant to be the 3rd best team, but it really doesn't feel like it. It feels like we're handling a Haas, really. But we've got some quite crazy transfers from the last stream. Latifi and Raikkonen being kicked out of Formula 1, and Seb Vettel retiring from F1, causing Guan Yu Zhou and Jack Aitken to come in. They're both in Aston Martin and Alfa Romeo respectively, and that's kind of caused all the mad transfers, and with us moving to Red Bull. So welcome to the stream, to the 3 more people that have joined to make it up to 20. But yeah, we've made up 4 positions. We're just trying to keep onto the back of Perez, but it's not really, we're not really in the DRS, so if that gets enabled, then, well, I say that, but we've just used DRS now to get into the 1 second gap of Perez. Hopefully these hard tyres will come to us soon and get up to the right temperature. Because then we can start actually pushing and trying to get into better positions than P12. The 2 Mercedes, Verstappen and Bottas, both out in front by quite a margin over Sainz, who actually got Russell off the start, and so did Ricciardo. Ricciardo got Russell off the start as well. So Russell not having the best of starts in his McLaren. But we're having to really break through that corner because of the understeer and the aero, really. We need to definitely focus on getting better aero, because then I'll actually be able to catch up to the car ahead. Meanwhile, Alonso behind is gaining on us, slowly but surely. But he's definitely catching us. And we've dropped about 5/10 to Perez, going through that sector with the long corners. Oh, nearly losing the back end, nearly doing an Alex Albon from 2019.
By 7.6 seconds.
But we managed to keep it, luckily. Yeah, those 2 Mercedes pulling away by quite a margin. every lap.
You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
Welcome to the stream, a few more people joining. Thank you for taking your own time to join this stream. It definitely means a lot to me. As Alonso is within that DRS of us, so he's probably going to try and get us down the straight. He probably will get us down the straight, but we'll defend as much as we can. Although I said that in Bahrain, and the car that I was trying to defend went zooming past. So here we go then. First bite of DRS action. I don't think Alonso's going to go for it here. It's pretty evenly matched with the straight line speed. With us using ERS, of course. Alonso not using any ERS, I don't think. Only the DRS. He has a second chance here, but the straight is even shorter, so he definitely won't go for anything there. As Mazepin's out, has he crashed? Or is he just retired? We will find out. And he's just retired. Mechanical failure. I'm really surprised that it's not a crash from Mazepin. Yeah, I don't think that we should be too hard on ourselves with P12 at the moment, because we know that our only opportunity was really at the start because of the hard tyres, and with everyone being on quicker tyres, put the bottom. Not what I was saying, but Alonso is closer to us now, so he's probably going to go for a move with the DRS. Or not. There's Mazepin's car still on the left. There's Norris in the pits.
The track is clear.
Okay, so a lot of cars have came into the pits. Even the race leader, Verstappen. Yeah, just trying to do the best job we can defending. I think I remembered what I was saying, that we shouldn't be too hard on ourselves because we are on hard tyres, and that other people are on the quicker tyres and grippier, a lot more grippier. So we'll see how we do when we go onto the mediums, which is going to be lap 15, so in 10 laps time. Let's go again to the DRS straight. I'm going to try and save a bit of ERS, still use some. Yeah, having to brake that early as Ricciardo comes into the pits to make his first stop, as does the rest of the field. So out on track is just the people who started on anything but the soft tyres. As Bottas has jumped for Verstappen actually. He's come out side by side with Zhou, but he's jumped his teammate Verstappen. As I'm going to check chat since I haven't in a while. Oh. Hi Rom. Hi Drift King. Hi Formel 1 for Live It. I'm guessing that's Formula 1 for life. Hi Onzinage Videos. I recognise that name. No, but yeah, thanks Rom for clearing that up for me. We're pulling away from Alonso through that section there. So maybe our tyres are getting into the operating window. But the features trailer for the F1 22 game is coming out in 15 minutes. So if you guys want to watch that, I'll still be here when you get back. But obviously that's in 15 minutes time, but yeah, I'll still be here probably when you get back from watching it. Personally, I'm going to watch it a bit after it's stopped with the live stream. Well, it's not a live stream really. It's just a event, I think. Because Verstappen actually got held up by Guan Yu Zhou. I'm starting to feel a lot more grip though in these tyres, so. But Alonso is back to getting close to us again, so we didn't have such a good section than we did last lap. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. I think that's the spin at the at this part of the track. Let's see who it is. I think it was a Williams. Was it Ocon? Oh no, it was Zhou. Zhou's just completely lost the back end and gone off track. So not a good race from the home man, Guan Yu Zhou. As Alonso doesn't try anything once again into the hairpin. I don't think he's got the straight line speed to do that compared to us. But we've our ERS is quite good because we get to save it quite a lot more, and it means that we get to use it a lot more too. We go wide at turn 1 though, but we're not giving Alonso any opportunity to get through there. We're gaining on Perez a little bit, so maybe the tyre wear for the medium runners is starting to happen. And we get a personal best sector 1 as well as we get oversteer. So these tyres are starting to work for us a little bit more. Yeah, I think we're in a good position actually at the moment, because the drivers in the top 10 like Verstappen and Bottas are on the 2 stop, and we're ahead of them at the moment. We pit lap 15, and if we defend from them properly this time, instead of like in Bahrain where they just kind of went zooming through, then we could be in a really, really good position for the rest of this race after we pit. But Alonso once again not getting anywhere near making a move. Welcome to the people in the stream. Hello. Nice to see so many of you in here. Definitely means a lot to me. The two Mercedes look like they're going to be battling soon. That'll be interesting to see. Wow, 23 people in the stream. We're hitting new records here, jeez. I haven't had this many people in before. "24, jeez. Come on, guys. Welcome, though. And thanks for joining and taking time out of your own day to come and watch this. This is round 2 of my career mode, by the way. It's season 3, which is why we've got quite a lot of transfers, and yeah, it's last stream is the one to check out, really, because that's where all of the transfers happened, and yeah, you'll be able to see where everyone went instead of me talking you through it. But if you'd rather me talk you through it, then just let me know, and I'll talk you through them. It will get kind of confusing, since everyone basically went everywhere. But yeah, if you guys want me to talk you through the transfers, if you weren't here yesterday, then just let me know, and I'll talk you through them. I've now got my dog in my room, so yeah. If you hear any barking, or any silly noises, that is my dog, so yeah. He hasn't got nothing to bark at though yet, so hopefully we're all good, and we don't have to deal with him, but at the moment I'm focused on dealing with the situation, which is the two Mercedes cars catching up to Alonso. Of course, we know what Alonso's like in real life with his defence. We saw that at Monaco and Hungary last season. But whether he does it in the game is a different question. Plus it is Verstappen, so he probably won't defend too much from him. 26 people, wow. Thank you so much. You're all amazing. Thanks for joining. I'll check chat. Yes, I drive with controller. I am on 108 AI. And yes, Verstappen is in Mercedes, which is kind of crazy to see. Oh my god, we've got 33 in the stream. Wow. Wow.
Keep pushing. You're pushing on the car ahead.
It's amazing. But yeah, I'm trying to work my way up to 110 AI. Trying to also work my way onto not using anti-lock brakes and using manual gears, but it's a slow, steady process, and it takes a bit of time to get used to. But yeah, hopefully on the new game, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to do all of this at once and try and keep the car under control. But we are gaining away from Alonso now. We're starting to gain on Perez quite a bit. Those medium tyres obviously going off by quite a lot now as they get to the end of their lifespan. I'm assuming that the medium runners should be pitting though soon. Maybe this lap. Of course the two Alpines won't be at the same time. But Bottas has caught up to the back of Alonso now, so we're expecting a move here. Alonso has got the DRS though. He's got a bit of straight line speed to defend against Bottas, and he does. He goes to the inside and he's actually going side by side with Bottas. So this is helping us quite a bit, but Bottas has got the overall traction, and he hops up into P3 and chasing after us now.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
But we're going to try and do our best defence possible, and I did say that Alonso probably wouldn't defend from Verstappen, but he's actually going for it. He's held Verstappen by quite a lot, and he's defended to the inside, which has caused him to lose a lot more time. But now it's our turn to defend, and because we're a player, we are obviously going to be more aggressive than what the AI would be, so we'll probably do a better job than Alonso would do, or has done. Of course you are helpless down the DRS straight though, so they'll probably get us, especially with their straight line speed. We'll try our best again, like we did in Bahrain, but this time we've got the two Mercedes instead of just one. So here we go then. DRS is active now for Bottas. He's gaining, but he's not gaining by enough. I don't think he's going to dive bomb down the inside either, which he doesn't. So we're doing quite a good job. As Hamilton is out, Hamilton's out in the Aston Martin. I wonder if that's a crash or if that's a spin or same thing. But right, and I think it's going to be a mechanical failure. There's no way to crash there. Yeah, mechanical failure for Lewis Hamilton in the Aston Martin, and he pulls up. So a Ferrari engine and a Mercedes engine has gone pop this race as Perez comes into the pits. We are personal best on our lap, so these tyres, I've said it already before, but now they're starting to work properly. We keep Bottas behind again at that DRS straight, and we've just got to slow them up as much as possible until our pit lap, which is in fact next lap, for the medium tyres to go until the end. Welcome to the stream, everyone. If you're new here, then we are season 3. It's our 5th team that we've joined because we've tried to get the massive driver transfers, and it's round 2 at China. We started P16 in this race, and we've made our way up to P1, but we're still yet to pit. Whereas the two Mercedes behind us are on the 2-stop, so they'll be stopping again. So we've really got an advantage as long as we keep them behind. Bottas is closer this time, but we're using our ERS like we were the last time. We have to defend to the inside as Bottas would have gone there otherwise, and we squeeze him out, and we keep P1, well, provisional P1 at least. But I'm guessing Alonso's going to come in. Yes, he does. Alonso is into the pits, and our pit window is open this lap to pit for the medium tyres. So we will be doing that. We won't be doing any funny business with extending these hard tyres, although I haven't really looked at my tyre wear. I should maybe do that. See if we can go a bit further. 40%, that's not bad. That's really not bad at all. I don't know whether to... Oh my god, we've got 43. Oh my life. Hello and welcome everyone. Wow. I thought that hitting a record was number 23 people joining. But we've actually gone up to 43, so I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me for you guys to join and take time out of your own day just to see what's going on here in my career mode. As we go to this DRS straight now, for the third time, Bottas is going to try and have a go. He's not as close as he was the last time, but he's still in striking distance. We move a little bit to the inside, we defend the middle of the track, so he can't send it on the outside or the inside really, and we keep in P1. Again, we are going to extend these hards. I said no funny business, but maybe until the lap that they have to pit again.
Bottas is behind you. Less than a second separate you.
I hope that they have to pit again.
Their tyres are 8 laps old.
Oh wait,
Time last lap was
Bottas is
1
on.
minute 33.
Well, Bottas doesn't have to pit again. It's Verstappen who has to pit again. I didn't even realise that. Half of the cars had gone onto the hards, and then the other half went onto mediums. We do a bit of defending work against Bottas through turn 1, turn 2. But maybe that's stuffed it up a little bit. Only just noticing that Bottas is on the hard tyres. You guys are probably screaming at me, saying Bottas is on the hards, he's not going to stop again. But yeah, I think we're going to pit this lap then. We don't want to lose too much time on these hards. Plus, I really don't want to get used to having literally no grip on the front end. Yeah, Bottas. We're still going to defend until we do come into the pits. So we're going to look behind us once again. And Bottas is closing up for quite a lot. We go to the inside a little bit. We do the same as last lap, and we keep ahead of Bottas again. But we're going to go into the pits now.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end
And
of this
go on
lap.
to those medium tyres. We nearly do a Hamilton. And we get a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Love that. Absolutely love it.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
So let's see where we can push up to on the medium tyres. And where we come out is important too. So Tsunoda's actually already pit onto the medium, so that means that Verstappen's going to have to pit again. So is quite a few of those top 10
Up to
runners.
speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
But we've come out in P8, so that's really not bad. We were in P12 before all of the pit stops, so we've gained 4 positions by staying out on the hard tyres. And now we've got more grip than a few other drivers on the hards. The roles have reversed from the start of the race, and now we're the ones doing the chasing on drivers on slower tyres. So yeah, if we don't nearly spin like that too many times, then we should be able to get up into a lofty position. And from P16 at the start, that's really not bad. I'm going to check chat because I haven't checked in a while. So wow. So the new trailer is apparently out. Thank you, Aidan, for the information. You guys, if you want, you can go and watch that. I will be here when you get back, probably. So there's still 11 laps, 12 laps to go for us. So if you want to go and watch that and come back, that's fine. I will personally be watching the features trailer after my stream. As Leclerc comes in, Ocon's in, off the hard tyres. pretty sure that he started on the mediums, but we're ahead of Verstappen, and we're only on 1 lap older tyres than him, so this is now a battle for position between me and Max Verstappen, and we're up into P4. So this strategy really does work wonders, this 1 stop v the 2 stop. But we've just got to do all the hard work now by defending and trying to chase after our teammate Ricciardo. It's definitely better feeling a lot more grip than on the hard tyres. Hold on, I'm sorry guys, hold on a sec. It's just I've got my dog in my room, you see, and we've just redecorated my room, so we've painted the door and I don't want him to scratch it. He's not allowed out of my room, by the way, because once again, people are busy. 40 people in the stream, hello, hi, welcome everyone. Once again, hitting the high numbers. Sainz has came in off the hard tyres. So these AI are really doing weird strategies. You would have thought that the people who pit onto hards would have just been doing the 1 stop. But Sainz is in, and it's a double podium at the moment for Red Bull. Will Bottas do the same as the rest of the drivers? We'll see. And will Ricciardo do that as well? Which will mean that we'll get up into the lead, depending on what lap they do it. But Verstappen is closing in behind us. And he's going to be difficult to defend from, as we saw from Bahrain. He's very quick in that Mercedes. And he's right behind us, so it's going to be more difficult than defending against Bottas. Bottas's AI isn't as aggressive as Verstappen's. But we'll try and get the best exit possible, which we actually gain a bit of time over him. But here we go. Here's the gaining part now for Verstappen, and we can't really focus on catching while we're looking behind us. But we're safe anyway for this straight, at least. But now the second DRS, well the first DRS straight I'd say, as Verstappen actually sets the pace, he's done the fastest lap. So that's not a good sign for us anyway. But we are gaining on the cars ahead, on the hard tyres. Of course they're in our position now that we were at the start. Jesus Christ, we're in 48. We're nearly into the 50 numbers. Jesus. Thank you so much, guys. For taking your own time. I know that I've already said this to the people who have joined before, but for taking your own time out of your own day, and it honestly means the world to me, to come and check out what's happening in my career mode. Yeah, thank you again. Can't thank you enough. But he goes to Verstappen. He's probably going to go for a move here. We're going to have to maybe go to the middle like we did against Bottas, which works successfully for us. We have to have a tighter line though into the hairpin. It doesn't affect us too much, luckily. We're catching our teammate, so if we overtake our teammate, hopefully he does us a solid. and tries to keep Max behind. And defend as much as possible. But yeah, this season going better than I expected. Not in quali, not in terms of quali, of course we've qualified P12 and then P16 at this race. So, yeah. Race pace is definitely there. Verstappen thinks about trying to look up the inside for any opportunity, but there's just none there.
Some
Hold on a
information
sec.
on the Red Bull driver. Okay, some information on signs. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
Back.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.6 seconds.
We go on to the DRS straight once again. I'm going to check chat before this battle commences. Yeah, Yannick, I can't believe it. Thank you, SSR Formula. Hi, Spencer, as well. Hi, Varun, as well. Yeah, here we go then. Let's see if Verstappen can have any attack on us this time. We're going to have to go to the middle again, just in case he tries to go either around the outside or up the inside. But no move made again. So we're doing quite a good job at defending, to be honest. Better than I thought I would. We nearly lose the back end, and that causes Verstappen to get the run out of the corner, and he's passed us.
Okay, we've lost a position.
But
That's us
he
down a
takes
place.
that inside line. We can't get the car turned in enough, and I think that that's us down that position. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with Max. He's just too quick in that Mercedes. But yeah, we've possibly just gone and thrown away our podium position. We literally have to lift off by so much through these corners because we just haven't got the right aerodynamics on this car. But we're already out the DRS.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
I am putting everything into trying to catch up to Verstappen. Trying to get the car turned in more than it wants to. Which is probably not the best thing because it's just made me steer off the track. Sorry for that period of not talking. People were going in and out my room, so... Yeah, we've completely lost Verstappen now. He is catching up to our teammate. Hopefully he can have a battle with him. So maybe we can take that podium off our teammate. but it's looking like it's going to be a Mercedes 1-2. As Verstappen, he's got the overall speed to just get past Ricciardo anyway, and the tyre advantage as well. But yeah, really giving it our all, but it's just not enough compared to the Mercedes. They're too far ahead in the R&D, and of course Verstappen is a very quick driver. Yeah, I'm still confused why people who had pit onto hard tyres went into the pits again. Of course, I'm not complaining, but I'm just very curious as to why they did that. Because it's lost them a lot of positions and promoted us up into P4. So coming from P16, it's really not bad. Really not a bad job from us. We've also got to watch out for Tsunoda. I don't think he's going to catch us by the end. He'd have to do that by over a second a lap, and he's also got to try and overtake us. So it's gone a bit overcast now, so maybe the hard tyres are stopping working a lot more now. As Verstappen up ahead, you can't probably see that. Goes for the move on Ricciardo. Ricciardo's still kept it on the inside of Verstappen, but Verstappen's just got the overall traction compared to Daniel, and he's through up into P2. And now we're back chasing after our teammate like we were before, just this time it's for P3. Alonso and Russell behind are having a battle for P6. So Ricciardo seemed to have come back at Verstappen there, but didn't get alongside him, unfortunately. Would have liked to see that, but yeah.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
And Russell's got ahead of Alonso now with the tyre advantage. Tsunoda's not actually gaining on us. It's still 5.4. Exactly one lap later now. Never mind, it's 5 seconds, so he is gaining through Sector 2. We know that. Sector 2 is where we lose time anyway, because of the amount of aerodynamics that we don't have and downforce. It seems like it's going to rain, but there's no rain forecast for this race. We'll just double check.
Radar is clear.
Yeah, it's just gone a bit dull, gone a bit overcast. No rain, which is good. Although a bit of rain would mix things up a little bit. We're slowly catching Daniel, but I just don't think it's going to be enough. We've basically stripped ourselves of the podium. I don't know if Verstappen would have got through anyway on us. Of course, we can't really say that whether he would or not. But we were defending very well until that final corner mistake, and in my eyes, I've stripped myself away from the podium. But yeah, you just never know. Now fuel's up to over 2 laps. We did only overfuel by 0.3. There's been no safety car this whole race, surprisingly. but we have gone up to over 2 laps of fuel, and I think that we've got underbody damage.
No issues with tyre wear
No,
for now.
we haven't.
Keep
Thank
taking
God.
care of them.
I would have done my head in. Oh, we're actually catching Ricciardo still. I thought it was all over. I thought that we wasn't gaining
Gap
anymore.
ahead is
But we've
1.8
managed to get it
seconds.
below 2 seconds now. In the final 2 laps. Hopefully we can get close enough to go for something, but I just don't think that we will be able to. Especially if we make mistakes like that. And look how much time that's cost us. We're back outside of 2 seconds, so yeah, Ricciardo's definitely got the podium. Bottas has definitely got the win, unless he spins. And it's definitely a Mercedes 1-2. Those are the definites. And we are below 10% ERS again, so using quite a lot to try and catch up to Ricciardo, but it's just not working for us.
There's
And
3
I think
laps
that
of
we're
fuel
going to have to
remaining.
settle for P4, which isn't bad.
This is your final lap of the race.
We're in a very, well, a very bad quali car, I'm going to say. Not so bad race pace. But from P16, I think that that's a job well done. I've got my aim before the start of this race, which was top 10 finish, and even better, it's a top 5 finish, so very happy with that. Sorry for that black screen you can see, it's just a PlayStation message. Bottas is going to go across the line now. Now. There we go. To win at China. He didn't win last race, it was his teammate, but yeah, Verstappen is going to extend his advantage, of course, at the top of the championship. But it's a good result for us at Red Bull. 3 and 4. And from P16, like I mentioned,
That's the end
not
of
a
the race.
very
We'll see you in Park
bad
Fermé.
race.
It's a performance to be proud of from our Chinese Grand Prix winners today. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory to... Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance.
And there's your
making
results
gains
of
at the
this
top of
race.
the table. Some amazing
Once
talents
again, the
out on
two
track
Williams
today.
are outside
But
of
Anthony,
points,
who would
just
you pick
about.
as your driver of the day?
I
But
have to
getting
give it to
unlucky,
Edwards. They
to be
demonstrated
honest.
a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of
And
maturity
there were
and
your
patience in
retirements,
difficult
Mazepin
situations.
and
It's
Hamilton.
time to check out the
Both with
constructor
failures.
standings. Mercedes
There's no
continue
crashes
to
that race,
extend their lead.
really.
Another team that excelled today was
There's only
Williams,
Stroll
make
who had to
further
pit at the
progress
start.
up the table.
Sainz had
that's
to
an
pit
end to
3
another
times.
fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone
But
who
yeah, these
joined
are the
us,
driver
and we'll
transfers
see
if
you
you want
for
to
the
look at
next
them
one.
now. Hamilton moved from Mercedes to Aston. Aitken came in to Formula 1 and replaced Russell at Alfa Romeo. Then Zhou came into Formula 1 and replaced Vettel, I'd say, at Aston Martin. Stroll was already at AlphaTauri. Norris came back into Formula 1 as well, and he went to Williams to replace Ricciardo. Ocon went from Alpine to Williams to replace Latifi. Latifi got kicked out. Perez went to Alpine to replace Ocon. Russell went to McLaren to replace me. Tsunoda was already in McLaren, and obviously Ricciardo at Red Bull replaced Verstappen, who's at Mercedes and doing quite a good job. But we're going to go to the standings then. We're still P3, which is obviously not bad. But yeah, still only 10 people in this championship scoring points. So the same people who were in the top 10 at Bahrain got the top 10 again at China, which is quite mad. And the constructors, we've actually moved ahead of McLaren because of our 3-4 finish. So we're 34 points behind Mercedes, but I think that our main battle at the start of this season at least is going to be with McLaren until we can get those aero upgrades. Then I don't think that we're really challenging for any kind of championship. So we're actually beating Hamilton now in our rivalry. Qualifying is where he gains it back though, but we've actually, because he's DNF, we've actually managed to gain quite a lot in our rivalry. So guys, I'm going to simulate time and then I'm going to end the stream there. But we get an aero upgrade, which is I'm so thankful for. No, we want aero. We don't want anything else but aero. That will be massive. We'll actually gain up to McLaren on our aero when that comes in for the barge boards, which will be 3rd of May. So I don't know what race that will be. I didn't look at it. I'm gonna get these weekly resources to see what else we can upgrade. Chassis. Can we do? We can do another aero. We can do lots of aero. We're gonna go this one. But yeah, tomorrow, unfortunately, I will not be streaming. I don't think, because I have a league race. That is ERL. So probably my most famous video on this channel, where I had the last lap battle. I am racing in that tomorrow. So I will not be streaming tomorrow, but Thursday, I think it'll be quite a long stream since I'm not in work, so I might stream most of the day, but the next race will be Imola, and hopefully as many people as today can join that one. It's been amazing to have so much growing support on this channel, and in the live streams as well. I can't thank you enough for it. It honestly means so much to me. But thank you for joining today, and I'll see you Thursday for Imola. And yeah, thank you.